The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys! This is the Players Lounge, broadcasting live from Dallas Cowboys World Headquarters at the Star. Now, your hosts, Barry Church, Anthony Dorsett, Damontre Moore, and Newy Scruggs.
Players Lounge time! Yes, it is Wednesday, hump day here in Frisco, Texas, home of the Dallas Cowboys. International headquarters where the team is working out right now as they get ready for NBC's Sunday Night Football as they take on the 2-1 Green Bay Packers and a linebacker named Micah Parsons.
Who? The eraser.
And a quarterback named Jordan Love, who's won a playoff game in the building.
Yeah. Yeah, he did his thing here.
Yeah.
He did what? He did his thing here a couple
years
ago.
He won a play game, and he won
That ain't going to happen this week, though.
Okay.
That ain't going to happen this week.
Says who?
I don't know. I was talking to somebody.
Okay.
Opium, baby. I got that fresh batch of opium. Let's go. It ain't happening this week. It ain't happening.
You know what, man? I think it was Samir. Is that the guy named Nick and Sam's? The guy I had to go ahead and call him.
Get him right.
So
Hit him up. Hey, Samir, help me out, man. I need some help, brother.
He give you a look. He call Samir. See, free appetizer.
Hey, you know, I told him the other day, I said, hey, bro, just go ahead and take them both at one time. So you
knock it out, man.
So you don't got to sit there and take that beat.
No. I want my one-on-one church time.
Yeah,
church said the Cowboys gonna win 10 games, gonna lose that bet. The nigga saying, I want to sit like we did that one time.
With the knife?
Yeah. Wherever we went that time, and you and I together, and we got the wrong sandwich.
Oh, you talking about we got the BLT thinking it was gonna be this because we went there before and they had this like bacon sampler with some of the best bacon you ever had in your life. So I'm thinking, all right, we throw that on a sandwich. Oh, it's gonna be on point. Man, it was, what was it, the pork belly or something?
Instead of just some nice thin bacon.
Man, that thing was
big
all
old fat thing.
soggy, and I was just like, man, this is disappointing.
Disappointing, sir.
But I know you're going to enjoy every morsel of it.
Man, write that thing off. It's a business
bite.
meeting. Write that off. Hey, man, it's crazy out here. It is crazy out here.
Mad at you. All right, this show's brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming and Barry Church. You brought up a question that was raised outside of the locker room, and Jerry Jones was talking after that Bears debacle, which was, would you be willing to move one of your first-round picks that you got from Green Bay to make an addition for your team this year? So the question was asked by Jeff Kolb of Fox 4. I was right there as he asked it. And Jerry, in my opinion, said, yeah, we'll think about everything, which is just me being around Jerry, 80-year-old man. Would I do it? Would I move? If there's a player out there, yeah, we'll look at it. We're in the business of looking for players. That was how I took it. That was how I took it. Words, and when you see them, and then you use what he's willing to move a pick, and so you raised the question today. So I'm going to let you go ahead and take it from there.
Okay. For me,
because they got two picks from Green. They've got 2 first-round picks from Green Bay for Micah Parsons, along with their own 2 picks.
So they got 3 in there, right?
No, two from Green Bay.
Yep.
And then the Cowboys have their own. So the next 4 years, they've got 4 first-round picks.
Yep.
2 of their own, and then 2 from Green Bay. So that's 4 picks in the next 2 years.
I mean, that's you can get some cats, with those type of picks, and not only that, it can show your locker room that look, you're not punting on this season, like you're not giving up on this season, and as a player, hey, you know this as well, AD, you understand, like, man, once you get past that Thanksgiving round, around the mid-season, you kind of understand, should I make this Vegas trip early? Or do we got a chance to, do some damage in the playoffs? You kind of got an understanding. So it's not too late, to salvage this thing right now. But with that being said, if I'm management, and I'm not in the locker room, I'm a management. I'm thinking about the future. And I'm saying to myself, we're not one guy away from turning this thing around and turning this thing, in the opposite direction and saving whatever the case may be. Too many injuries. too many spots on all three levels of the defense. Right. You know, offense got their own issues as well. So you're not just one guy away from that situation. And I think if I'm a part of the management and I'm not in the locker room, you know, I'm saving those things for the draft or the offseason to make my team better going forward in the future. Now, as a player, you don't want to hear that. You're like, man, we need some help. Bring somebody in here so we can get this thing rolling. Nobody wants to, in that locker room, wants to sit there and punt on the season this early. Because it's going to be hard, you know, to get up and get practicing throughout the rest of the season, knowing you're finna get worked. I mean, I've been a part of that. 2015, Romo goes down. We in there with Kellen Moore, Matt Castle.
It was Brandon Wheaton.
They
made a trade for Matt Castle.
It was man.
Trouble.
You woke up like, man, what? Yeah. Go out here and practice knowing if we don't score 2 touchdowns on defense, we gonna get scraped up. And that's exactly how it went. So I understand from a locker room perspective, but if I'm in the upper management, I'm saying, man, look, I gotta harvest this so we can make, you know, the future of this team brighter. I mean, this season, it is what it is.
So you're not willing to move a pick mid-season, first round pick.
If we was one away, like if we was completely healthy.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
It's just tough. It's tough.
There's yours. So yeah. Anthony Dorsett.
It would. Who's the talent that we talking about that I would be able to use that pick for? And like right now, we working with we know what everybody has. Okay. And so now, unless I was able to take one of those picks, and like this is so far-fetched and crazy because he just signed a new contract himself, but like if there's a talent out there like Myles Garrett, I could go get somebody like that. You know what I mean? But there's nobody like that on the market right now. And there's no, just like you said, this team is not one piece or one player away from actually making everything turn around. And before the season started, if you just lose Micah Parsons, you might think, oh, we're just one play away. Yeah. But the eye in the sky don't lie. And every week we're beginning to see a crack here, a crack there, whether it be in secondary, defensive line, linebackers, wherever it is on the whole team. So, no, I would save those picks too as well and honestly try to get really good in the draft coming up.
We're all in agreement.
Yeah.
We're all in agreement.
Yeah.
And when I had somebody bring that up to me today, I said, Amari Cooper is what comes to your brain of when
they did save that.
We were a 3-5 football team. When they tried to trot out Allen Hurns and all this mess, wide receiver, they needed Amari Cooper. Cowboys made the playoffs. He saved the season. That is not the case here. We're all in agreement. They're not one player away. They're not 2 players away.
No.
You are many players away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so, therefore, to me, the collateral, once again, I think you could get more for your first-round pick come draft time
100%.
right now.
Yeah, 100%.
So you got to go ahead and wait and save it. But then somebody says, well, Newy, your pick from Green Bay is going to be low. I said, that's fine. I said, at this rate that they're going, if things don't get fixed around here, you're possibly talking about your own pick for the Cowboys, a top 10
that
pick.
might be high, yeah.
So you could be going at the top and the bottom. Okay?
Yeah, oh yeah.
But I also say this. Let's just say Green Bay's in the Super Bowl, okay? You pick it 31 or 32. We've seen consistently there are teams, especially if they want a quarterback, will trade into that first round because they want to get the 5 years. First-round picks come with 5 years. Second-round pick is 4.
Yeah, that's true.
So if there's somebody who's desperate that wants to come up, then you could take that one and you could drop down and potentially get yourself some more picks depending on how deep your draft is. I'll just throw a name out there. Let's just say they had into the pick this year in the first round. Maybe you drop down in the second round, you pick up that Luther Burden guy, the receiver over to Chicago, and some more stuff. So you could take a 1, drop this thing down a little bit, and potentially have more picks.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's where Jimmy Johnson was so good at.
Exactly.
Flipping things and moving stuff around here. And so, to me, if you're the Cowboys, there's gold in the pick from Green Bay, no matter where it is. It's all about how you do it.
Yeah.
And if we are honest with ourselves, and this is not a lie, I'm telling myself, the Cowboys, when it comes to drafting players, have been very good.
They have.
You're talking about one of the top 3 teams in the last 15 years. So it's the Cowboys, San Francisco, and Green Bay when it comes to drafting players who become Pro Bowlers.
Yeah, all pros. Yeah, they got a whole bunch
of
them. They're very good.
Here's the thing, and I was told this a long time ago. The Cowboys are exceptional at drafting, but do their draft picks do well here, or do they go other places and do it exceptional in other places?
I say they do well here.
No, they do well.
Yeah, So
just Tyler Smith.
All
your
pro,
guard.
yeah.
I mean, he was a guy that they got in the first round, and people looked at and said, "Hey, what do you do?" Zach Martin just retired. I remember the Zach Martin pick because
and that has been one of their things, Newy, that they have been exceptional in offensive line drafting.
Look at Diggs, second round pick. Diggs is a second.
Who?
Trayvon Diggs.
Look at who?
Look at Trayvon Diggs.
He was cold. He had a good run early.
Okay.
Come on, man. Consistency explains.
The second contract for Diggs has not gone well, but to draft a player in the second round, because you and I were on board, man, they should take him in the first.
Yeah.
They didn't because they took CeeDee Lamb, Pro Bowl player, and they took Diggs in the second round. You took Deron Bland in the fifth round.
I mean, shoot, Micah Parsons.
Micah Parsons,
You know
but I mean,
what
Diggs led the league in interceptions.
He did.
And so we could talk about maybe some attitude and some things like that have changed some things. But as far as drafting a player in the second round who goes on to become an all-pro and leads the league in picks, that's good. Yeah. That is a good thing. I cannot complain about that at all.
A good year.
He had a good year, but I mean he's still starting play. I mean right now he's still the best corner you got out here. All right, let me just go through this list here.
Shoot, CD.
Okay, so 2022 you got Tyler Smith, Pro Bowl player. Deron Bland, Pro Bowl players. That's two players in the 2022 class that had made the Pro Bowl. 2021 class you have Michael Parsons, Pro Bowl player. You took Osa Odigizua in the third round. He is now on his second contract with the team. 2020, you take CeeDee Lamb in the first round, All-Pro. Trayvon Diggs in the second round, Pro Bowler, made an All-Pro team. Tyler Biadasz, he's now in Washington, but he's had a very good career.
He's doing his thing.
2019. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh, don't do it.
Tristan Hill.
Oh, the enforcer.
Round 2
Gator
no
roll.
good.
Gator roll.
Connor McGovern, round 3, no good. But in the fourth round,
Heard of these people.
in the fourth round, you took Tony Pollard, who made a Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tony Pollard was drafted.
He's still doing his thing in Tennessee.
Made a Pro Bowl. 2018, your first round pick, Leighton Vander Esch, made the Pro Bowl. Good player. Michael Gallup had a good little run for a minute. Dorrance Armstrong, you took in the fourth round. He's now in Washington. Good role player. Dalton Schultz out here starting tight end in Washington, who you took. So good player. 2017, you bombed by taking Taco Charlton instead of taking TJ Watt.
That was one of the
ones. That's crazy.
That was
Cheeto Awuzie in the second round. He's still in the league. Jordan Lewis now with Jacksonville. Jordan was a good football player for you. Noah Brown was a seventh round pick, still playing in the league. 2016, you take Ezekiel Elliott in the first round. He was an all-pro player.
Same year as Dak.
Round 2, you took Jalen Smith, who made a Pro Bowl. Dak Prescott made a Pro Bowl. Second team in the MVP voting 2 years ago. 2016, first round pick is Byron Jones, who ended up making a Pro Bowl, and it, for half second was the highest paid corner in the league.
With no picks.
Yeah, Damian Wilson, linebacker, who ended up leaving you, but went to Kansas City.
Super Bowl champ,
and was on a Super Bowl team. 2014, your first round pick is Zach Martin, going to the Hall of Fame. Your second round pick that year is Tank Lawrence, who made the Pro Bowl here. So that's going back 24. That's 10 years right there. And then you go back to 2013, you took Travis Frederick in the first round, who was a Pro Bowl player. So, I mean, that's production. That's them having an understanding of getting some players that are here, drafting and making Pro Bowls. Some of these guys still in the league playing around, still playing around. By the way, 2014, Anthony Hitchens. You think about it, first round pick Zach Martin, second round pick Tank Lawrence, third round pick Anthony Hitchens. Hitchens played on a Super Bowl team. That's good.
Good run.
Yeah. So from that standpoint, Anthony, they have shown you they do know what they're doing. I'll tell you, the problem is, and this can happen to a lot of teams, it's these second contracts. Either they've waited far too long, like Tank Lawrence.
Kicking the can down the road.
That's what I was going to say. Like,
should have locked up Tank Lawrence early when they had to. Should have locked up Dak Prescott when you had the opportunity to. Should not have let Ezekiel Elliott hold out. Should have made him. I mean, if they tell Zeke, you know what? You got to play on this deal. They changed the rules that year that you couldn't do this anymore. And so, armed with that, if they don't give him that deal, he has to play with all those legal issues he ended up going through. Maybe they don't even get to a second contract with him. So you've had those issues there. Tony Pollard's also another deal I look at. I thought they waited too late to try to make a move on him as well, and so he ended up going on.
You could have got him for the as far as low when it comes to the running back situation. You could have got him for the low.
Right. So draft wise, I trust them. Second contracts. That's a problem.
It's shaky.
With Diggs, you look at Diggs drafting him. That was fine. You thought he signed a contract that was good because it wasn't the highest in the market, but injuries and then the disconnect with him right now and the training staff, so it doesn't
Production doesn't match it right now.
Right.
Doesn't look good. But I give him credit in terms of, hey, you went out and you got Deron Bland, who he just gave a contract to here, and I thought it was a fair contract. Hurt right now, but still, I thought a fair contract. Osa Odigizua, they got him at a good contract. I mean, that brother could have made a lot more money had he went to free agency and tested the market, but he didn't. So it's the gift and the curse. But overall, I'll give them this. 4 first-round picks, I like what they could do.
Oh, yeah.
I would trust them in what they could do. My problem is Micah Parsons should have gotten you a lot more than 2 first.
That's true. And let me ask you this, AD. As a coach, how do you go into that locker room, though, knowing – and the players ain't stupid. I mean, everybody thinks, it's just football, rah, rah, rah.
Yeah.
No, they understand the inner workings of the upper office and, how it plays on the field. But how do you go in there and you tell this team, we're going to everything we can to win this game. We want you to run through a brick wall for us. But then you're not trying to improve that team.
And we'll answer that question right after the break.
And somebody tell me, with 4 minutes left, why is your backup quarterback in the game? What? But you want the players to go out there and run through a brick wall.
Hey man,
come on,
Jerry just wanted something to stir up some other controversy.
Brother, I was
to get
there.
some attention somewhere else.
The competitive phase was over. Go ahead, let your quarterback get ready for next week.
Is that a code? Is that you know what I mean?
I'm just telling you when I first off, 4 minutes ago, we was packing up our bags to go down to go. No sense in watching it. We're going down.
Tell your play.
If Joe throw a touchdown instead of throwing an interception, then you already know the narrative going to be something totally different.
If that wasn't a penalty and Spanford is down on the 1 yard line, it was like 4 minutes and 5 seconds. Come on, that's a 10-point game. But I digress. We'll talk about it when we get back.
Yeah. Right here, play us out. DallasCowboys.com.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over. It's the official men's skincare brand of the Dallas Cowboys, Jack Black. And right now, Cowboys fans can get 15% off their $75 order. Plus, because every deal needs a playmaker, your order will include a free 5-piece skincare set and free shipping. The Jack Black Playmaker is 4 of Jack's favorites and a full-sized intense therapy lip balm. Make a play for the Playmaker at getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP. That's getjackblack.com/Cowboys with the code CowboysVIP.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
Returning for the 2025 NFL season, Boss reunites with the Dallas Cowboys to drop the next chapter of their iconic collaboration. The Boss Cowboys collection fuses fashion and football once again, capturing the fearless spirit of what it means to be your own boss. Just in time for kickoff, gear up in standout styles that show your team pride with a bold edge. Available now at nflshop.com/HugoBoss, HugoBoss.com, and Boss retail stores. Hashtag be your own boss.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Celebrate Oktoberfest at Rally Day presented by SeatGeek on Saturday, September 27th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Get ready to cheer on your Dallas Cowboys with a tour of AT&T Stadium. Plus, enjoy festivities, game, German-inspired food, beer in a Steiner Street. Cowboys, enjoy more. Visit AT&TStadium.com/Rally Day for ticket and more.
Yeah.
That's why you wanted to take the read on the first one.
Coachable. I love it. He's coachable out here.
Hey, so I told you, make up your mind to play better, you can play.
That boy good, man.
Proof right here.
Now, if Cowboys can actually do that, we'd be in good shape, man.
All right. Back from the pit stop here on the Players Lounge.
Hey, why don't you? He obviously don't go through the metal detectors that we go through because like he stay with the shots.
Yeah, he's strapped.
Yeah, he do. He be strapped up.
Got
Easy.
to come to the top dog.
Hey, man.
to,
To that top dog, bro.
Players Lounge. Damontre Moore joins us
Pit stop.
with Anthony Dorsett and Barry Church. I'm Newy Scruggs. Show's brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Church, you had a question for
Yeah.
young Dorsett here.
I have a
break.
question. Yeah, for both of y'all. I got questions for both of y'all. You too. I want you to chime in on this as well. So my thing is, when it comes to coaching, it comes to motivating men and being a leader out there. We all know it's extremely hard in the NFL. I mean, you got grown men making quadrillions of dollars out there. It's hard to kind of get people to buy in. But my thing is, how can you go out there and tell your team, stand in front of the team meeting, all that stuff, and expect your players to run through a brick wall? Talking about never give up. It's fight until there's 3 zeros left on the clock, and we're this and we're that. But then in a game where you're down, which is last week, down 17 points with about 4 and some change left. Why is your backup quarterback in the game? Why are the start? Why? You still got an opportunity. We saw it happen week 1. Now Josh Allen's not on this roster, but we saw it happen week 1 where those cats they were able to come back. You were a penalty away from being on the 1-yard line after Brevin Spanford hurdled the guy, got down to the 1. It was a penalty. They brought it back.
Right.
But you on the 1-yard line with 4 minutes left in the game. Well, why are we pulling guys out?
So to me, when I was watching that, the first thing that came to my mind was, okay, they've conceded the loss. Number one, like they just said we done. We
tapping out.
We're not fighting for the whole 60 minutes. And then, of course, you got to try to figure out some other stuff. Like you got to try to put some other perspective on it. Well, when is Joe gonna get some other trash work? Like when is the opportunity gonna come? Because don't look like the Cowboys gonna blow nobody out, so he can get that type of trash work. So the only work he's actually gonna be able to get is these. Like if they keep taking these L's and keep getting these butt whoopings, he's gonna be to close out the game, make sure Dak don't get hurt or nothing stupid late in the game or anything else like that. But it was just the main thing and the biggest thing. And I know what you're looking at. They conceded the loss.
Yes. It's your first year coaching. You conceded it.
It's about viewpoint, though.
You had 3 timeouts plus a 2 minute.
Hey, man. He's
onside.
I'm playing for 60 minutes.
You gotta keep making 70 minutes.
The man said the gas tank was half empty, so he went roll Jones knocking.
Wow.
Is it?
He was on E. He
was on E. He ain't had no electric charger. They said, "Come on, Joe."
It wasn't a hybrid.
But no hybrid, man.
Man,
No hybrid, man.
But you gotta be real with yourself. Like, come on now. Do you really want your starter playing? Like, I get it. Like you said, there's a lot of stuff that's said without being said. You've seen this team be a comeback team in the last few weeks, and if you take your starter out, that means that, hey, you know how it is when you're on that locker on that sideline, and you got a guy that's bringing the energy. Hey, we can still do this guy and this and that. But if you got guys that are pouting and the body language just ain't there, the coach made an executive decision. Like, you got to remember, yes, he's a first-time head coach, but he has been here in the past. What is happening to Dak in these moments, trying to go out there and be the superhero and this and that? Sometimes we got to save you from yourself, and we got to save ourselves from ourselves, because if we got you out here, we gonna use you. And if we use you and then all of a sudden we lose you, then guess what? We already got these injuries. You see Booker go down. Like, you went down with like multiple starters in that thing where it's like, man, let me get Joe some looks, and on top of that, let's just get out of here and take our wounds on the way home. Like, if we lose another starter in this game, like, come on, how does that? If I'm a coach, I'm going to say, hey, live the fight to the next week. It is a long season right now. And on top of that, y'all not showing me no fight on the sideline. So if y'all not showing me that, then what I'm going to do? Put you in a situation where you go out there, pat your stats, and then you get hurt, and then I ain't got you for the whole season? Then I'm going to really be sitting here like, man, I should have took him out, bro. Like, let Joe get his money.
It's a catch-22. Like, just like what you said. And everybody, you got a valid point. We all do. But we already know. There's some cats in there, don't matter what it is, they like, nah, bro, I ain't ready for this. Like, and first and foremost, think about who it was.
Yeah.
It was Chicago. So and then that plays into it too as well. You know what I mean? Like, I asked y'all one time, Like, do you guys like measure a dude measure a game or whatever off of what you've seen before and everything else like that? And for me, like, I've always been the type of dude, I'm gonna watch somebody, I'm gonna watch how you play against him. You're one-on-one against him. And I'm gonna make my evaluation off of that. You know what I mean? And so you can't tell me that these dudes that's either on offense or defense was cool enough to say, I can lay down to these boys right now. Even still, you know, like, and I even said the same thing. Protect Dak too. Yeah. Don't let nothing crazy happen. But it's just the whole thing, man. Like, you have an opportunity to fight against a weak team. Let's fight.
It's a fight, but that's not.
Here's the numbers. Just so we're talking about here. All right. So the Cowboys throw a pick, and then the Bears get the ball. The Bears go 3 plays, 7 yards, and 26 seconds. So the Bears got the ball with 4:47 left in the fourth. 5-yard run, 4-yard run, 6-yard pass, punt at 4:28. So the Cowboys get the ball back. They go 9 plays, 53 yards, in 3 minutes and 29 seconds, and they throw a pick.
That was Milton's. See, that's when they started running the ball.
So when they got the ball, so the Cowboys, when he put him in, it was 3 minutes and 29 seconds left in the game. 31-14.
Exactly. With 3 minutes and
with 3:29.
This is after span forward.
This is 3:29 to go.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Right? So they got the ball. So the Bears punted. Cowboys get the ball 1st and 10 at the Dallas 32 with 3 minutes and 29 seconds to go. And when the pick happened, it was at 58 seconds left in the game.
That's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, all right. So the pick ain't happened until after fans thing got called back. And after that, I can understand it. But what I'm saying is, you put the precedent out there already about we tapping out. So if the Cowboys are down 17 points in the second quarter, don't be all going over there to the bench talking about, hey guys, we can do this. We can come back. There's still a lot of games left.
So when do you feel that they tapped out exactly? Because
when they pulled that.
Yeah.
And that was at 3 minutes, though.
Here's also the problem.
With 4 minutes.
4 minutes left in the game.
And he's one of the best 2-minute operating quarterbacks in the league.
No, you pulled him with 3:29 to go.
Okay.
So 3:29 to go was Milton came out there for the drive. Here's also a whole problem with the play. Think about this. 9-play drive in 3:29 and 53 yards. I mean, dude, you got to be hurrying up.
Yeah, exactly. But at that point, they were running the ball with Sanders.
This
game, no timeouts.
This game was done. 31-14, 3:29 to go. You ain't done nothing significant anyway.
And that was my thing about it. Like, you haven't did anything that said, hey, the momentum is still there. Let's go and keep him in here. Right now, we just chunking away. Like you said, Miles Sanders is in there letting the time run. They over there swinging the sweet by and by. They was singing it. It was there. Now, if we're talking like, hey, you got 8 minutes left or something like that, like it's the top of the fourth quarter, I can see us getting into one of those comeback moments. But the last 3 minutes, like, bruh, I'm going to save you from yourself. Like, the fight wasn't when you took Dak. The fight was lost before Dak even got out of there. So now it's like, hey, y'all not fighting? Let me protect the goods right now. Let's get all our good toys, bring them back in here, and you throw the bad toys out.
They didn't score a point in the second half, by the way.
No.
Exactly.
They did not team in the second half.
And it's like, and then on top of that, take it from another standpoint. It's like, one, we not gonna win and this and that, but let's see if Joe can spark this up. How many times have you threw somebody in there at the trash minute? Not just saying it's Joe, like it could have been anybody. They could have. I wish they would have threw Blue in there type deal. But I mean, throw somebody in there to get you. I know he's inactive, but I'm saying like throw somebody in there to give you that last spark to where you say, hey, next week we got to play him, or next week we got to put.
There it is.
What?
What you mean, play Joe Milton?
Come on.
No.
I didn't say Joe. You're hearing what I said. I said in those moments, this is where you put people out there to get a spark. So yes, for the whole Joe Milton thing, it might have been something to where like, hey, maybe you can galvanize us to just get some points or something like that to show a fight. And it's not necessarily so you could be starting the next week. It's just to pick up momentum. This is all a momentum thing of saying this and that. Like, oh, we can do this with Joe. Why didn't we do this with somebody else? Or with the running back.
But can it work in the reverse as well? Like, all right, the game's done. But let's get some good offensive plays in there. Let's go out there and score and take it to the next game.
Man,
with your starters in the game.
We always see scores in the box score, and the game look a whole lot closer in the box score than it ever was.
Ravens versus the Lions the other day.
Period.
All right, man, this is a good question, and boys, something to ask Shotty. Your best offensive weapons out with an ankle sprain. Now your right guard, first round pick, out with a right ankle sprain. Your left tackle had a couple rough moments out here. Do we want to risk our quarterback getting hurt and we got to go for the Green Bay Packers on Sunday Night Football?
No.
Hey, baby, this
wasn't
our day. This wasn't our day. We ain't scored no point, man. You go up 4. Take the last 3.5 off. We just finish this thing. So can we get out of here? So don't we see nobody else in this tent. Turpin out here. I mean, that's
everybody gimpy. I mean,
Kenny Clark in the tent. I mean, Kenny Clark couldn't go in the tent because somebody else was in there. Hey, man, got to wait.
And that's why I was like, bro, at this point in time, like, hey, get all the backups in. Like, I'd rather that guy get hurt. And then on top of that, these boys got momentum right now. What? It ain't nothing more dangerous than somebody having that momentum at the last minute. Oh, you going to leave Dak in here? Bet. Let me see if I can go ahead and take him out for next week. Not saying I'm taking him out in the intent of trying to hurt a player, but it's like, hey, if they're not going to respect you to protect you, I'm going out here in this man's game and I'm trying to take everything back. I need my pound of flesh.
She right. He cooked with gas.
That's what I'm boy. Hey, go ahead. Dak got a little gas on him. I'm the accelerant, baby. Let me get that.
Exactly.
And now guess what? You're forced with Joe, and then we're gonna be sitting here like, man,
ride it,
Joe.
Ride it, baby. Ride it.
10 wins.
Till he can't go no more. All right, Dorsett.
You son.
More. Church, Scruggs, Player Sound. Brought to you by Aristocrat Game at DallasCowboys.com.
He's a killer. He's a
killer.
Life is a workout, and Smoothie King is here to help you power through. Whether you're maxing out overhead presses, pushing through chest flies, or being the hero your golden retriever needs to carry them over that scary bridge, Smoothie King has the fuel to help you go all out. Build muscle and boost your recovery with 45 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar, and delicious customizable ingredients in the Gladiator Smoothie. Available in chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla. Only at Smoothie King.
Hey there, Cowboys Nation. Kyle Yeomans here, sharing that same team that brought you Buffalo, bringing NFL casino games that show America's team on and off the reels. Aristocrat is changing the game with a new experience. Football fans, this means you can pick your team and play your team. Check out the Cowboys-themed casino games developed by Aristocrat, a proud sponsor of the Dallas Cowboys. Gambling problem? Please contact the U.S. National Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLER. That's 1-800-GAMBLER for 21 and over.
It's game day at Raising Cane's. If you want to order like a champ, it's the action off the field you need to focus on. The only play you're running is chicken. So what combo are you picking? Make it a perfect season. We've got tailgates of hand-battered, cooked-to-order chicken fingers and cane sauce, and jugs of freshly made tea and lemonade. All available to order online or on our app. This season is about to be unbeatable. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
Hey, Cowboy fans. Keith Davis here, former Cowboys safety.
Keith Davis into the end zone.
You know what separates champions from the rest? Making the right move at the right moment. With blockchain.com, that's never been easier. The Cowboys became America's team by striking bold when it mattered most. Now it's your turn. Invest like your icons with blockchain.com. Visit blockchain.com/Cowboys today to get started and learn more. That's blockchain.com/Cowboys.
Back to the Players Lounge.
Cowboys Nation, the 2025 Dallas Cowboys schedule is officially here. Limited tickets are available now. You heard that. Limited tickets. Get ready to bring the noise as you watch your Cowboys live at AT&T Stadium when they host the NFC East rivals, Eagles, Giants, Commanders, plus the Packers this week. Yes, you heard it right. Micah, return of him. Chiefs, Chargers, Vikings, and Call of Duty BC's guy, the Cardinals. Visit DallasCowboys.com/ticket or SeatGeek.com.
Baby.
The official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Get you, boy.
Call of Duty, baby.
Hot fire.
That boy good. That boy good.
I had to learn from my mistakes. Hopefully,
that boy's good. That boy's good.
Go put some gas on that one, man.
Call of Duty. Boy,
Players Lounge brought to you by Aristocrat Gaming, boy. Hot fire.
Hot
fire.
I'm going to just come in here like 50 Cent
quick
from now.
Pit stop, baby. Coming on in. Get 4 tires, change it. Get back on the streets. Anthony Dorsett played the National Football League. 7-Eleven is our sponsor.
Pump 8.
I need to talk to them. I need to talk to them.
Oh, man.
Damontre Moore is here in the building.
Fired.
That's me.
Barry Church. All 3 gentlemen
man.
played the National
I am
Football
here,
League.
man.
Newy Scruggs, I have not. Okay. There limited tickets. I don't know if you're getting in the Green Bay game today this weekend. I don't know if you're getting in for that one.
But I know somebody with a suite.
Come December.
BC.
No,
BC and Newy. They both in the suites.
If the Cowboys are not winning in December, the tickets go quick.
Ooh,
I mean, they're available. They are available.
For the low.
Available.
Low.
Is it going to be available like back in the day where you used to have like the Pepsi and you get in
all of them be like that.
They gonna be that good? Okay.
So let me ask y'all, and I know you guys probably don't know because y'all don't have to buy tickets, but what just a basic ticket for a Cowboy game?
We don't have to buy
the alumni joints hit you. If you get
200.
club seats, and the alumni is gonna hit you for $550
per ticket.
Per ticket. For the club seats.
For the club seats.
For the lower level, it's about I think like $320, $319.
I thought it was $2 something. See, it went up last time.
Suite cost.
Don't even ask.
How much you think a suite cost?
Don't ask.
10
for the game. I'm
like my
for
dad
for the Thanksgiving game.
Oh
no! Don't do that.
Man.
That's the biggest game.
That's
the biggest game.
About 30.
Nope.
15,000.
Nah, it's about 75.
Nah, it's 40.
Oh, 40
racks.
40
for one ticket.
Nah, for the
whole
suite. 40 bands, bro.
Oh,
I believe it. It's Thanksgiving.
40
Hey, so
40 years.
40.
Does that include everything?
I would hope so.
So that was my question.
No.
No,
that's not all you can eat.
No, it does for the concert. I know with the concert it does.
This ain't no concert. We're talking about the game.
Concert?
CB, you talking about they don't
No concession.
I think you still have to pay for the concession.
$20
No.
So that's why I said 30. I said 30. Then my next question was going to be, what about what you're going? Because you have to order. What are you ordering here?
You gotta get drinks.
Because there's different levels of packages that you get. And do you get a person who comes in there? Are they the concierge guy who, hey, let me twist off your wall. You want water? You want what kind of alcohol? There's different levels of this.
Don't do none of that.
I was looking into it for Thanksgiving. I'm like, yeah, man, I hung up the phone so quick when man, you must be out your.
So one time,
but people paying it though.
Goodell was in town, and somehow I got invited to the Cowboy game and got to sit in Goodell's suite, right? So I'm like, oh. He had the cutlery station and everything like that, and like because it is levels to it. Because I done been in some suites where they ain't had nothing but nachos, buffalo wings, and everything else like that. And so, if you don't know, concessions at games is expensive anyway. But one of the things that I've always heard about the Cowboy concessions is that every beer is $20 and every hamburger is starting off at $20.
You got about $17. Then when you get in there to that concession, like you said, you got the cheap nachos. Like I done been to the games and concerts at AT&T to where they got steak in one part. Like when I'm with my nice friends like Barry Church and those guys like them, they got steak in there. They got the nice Wagyu burgers. You go to the other one, you still spending that money in that.
To finish the point you were saying there, you were talking about the different levels.
Yeah,
you got to pay that price.
So definitely, it's very different.
So that's why I said 30, and then you're going to decide because first off, there's an alcohol level. Okay, what are you purchasing? So your alcohol level going to be there. Then it's your meat level. Okay, what we coming with? You sitting up there, they carving up prime rib or something like that. Or you just coming in with some regular old wing stop or something like that.
In other words, he's trying to say you got your Tito's vodka level, and then you got your 1942 level.
Right. But yeah. So when you talking, that's another, and that's really, just to be fair.
40.
That's wherever you go. 40. If you go into Dickies Stadium, if you go to Dickies Arena and you're just going for the rodeo and you're ordering something, it's going to be different levels of the food package you get. And so you have to decide how do I want to go about this?
Hey, Church, how many people can you get up in that $40,000?
20. I want to say it was 20.
It's 20.
20 tickets.
It's 20, and you can
per suite.
You can squeeze it if you get an extra 5. Get those regular tickets. But I'm gonna say,
people are buying them.
Like I said, people are buying them. But I know at least 5 or 6 years ago, the alcohol, like you paid that money, but a certain portion of that money that you paid was included with that. So that's what I'm saying. It went towards the food and stuff like that, a certain portion of it. Not the whole thing, but at least a portion. So if they're not even doing the portion no more,
40. Somebody better be there to carry me in there. Like, yeah, Mr. Church, here you go. Like, what the heck?
And you only get 2 parking passes with that 40.
And you got a lot. You only
5 exactly.
You only. most of the people, a lot of people, it's a business expense. Yeah. This place has there's no area that has more Fortune 500 companies than here in Dallas-Fort Worth. Yeah. So the people who are buying these are usually going to be companies.
Yeah, that's true.
If you and look with that many Fortune 500 companies, a lot of folks who multimillionaires, so they can slide in there too. So I tell people, you better find a friend.
Find a friend. That's the name of the game.
Find a friend, man. Find a friend.
You brought up a point. You said the tickets go low at the end. Do the sweet tickets go low?
Yeah.
No,
that was just that was for that game. Like the sweets ain't usually like that.
The sweet ain't going lower at the end of the year if the Cowboys keep losing.
Oh, it ain't gonna be 40. Yeah, if they losing, that thing ain't gonna be nowhere near.
It's 40 on Thanksgiving, but I'm saying on average.
Okay, so come December 14th against Minnesota, and because there's only 2 December home games, and then against the Chargers on December 21st. If they're not winning, all of a sudden it's like anything, man. Hey, Mr. Church, I know you called because
that's what
first off, they will call you back.
Oh yeah,
they will call you back.
Hey, we just had something open up.
Charlotte called me back the Carolina Panther game. This one lady stayed on me one time because I thought about going out there for a week, and she wouldn't stop calling.
We got some available.
It's never been a better time.
It's a deal.
Create some family memories, and so, and you think about it. All right, so this Charger game is December 21st, and this is what will happen to any team, not just any team. If you lose, it's Christmas time. If you got Christmas tickets right now, and you think you can go ahead and push them on out and go get yourself some cash, but you gonna move it. You gonna move it.
I move Mason.
You gonna move it, because
BOGO sale.
Yeah.
Right. So I've told people before. I'm like, hey man, look, if you've ever wanted to go. And you wanted to go at a discount.
Look at that back end.
If the back end, matter of fact, I said it yesterday. So my son wants to go to Green Bay game. I said, oh, no, I better tell Junior you ain't, because this ain't the time to make no dreams
Sunday
come
night?
true. Right. This ain't the time to make Junior dreams come true.
Sunday night.
Oh, yeah, you ain't getting that.
He gonna be too late for that kid to be out here.
Hey, what he say? It's past your bedtime.
So I said, if I was you, I'd be looking at December.
There it is.
Vikings in charge said, because if the team is good, if the team is not good, price is drop. That's everywhere in the league.
That's facts.
But here especially, hey, look, I give people here credit, man. They ain't got no time for no losing team. They got other things to do. They'll push them. They will push them.
Tell them that Chief game. You want to see Patty Mahomes?
You might see Taylor Swift.
Thanksgiving is different.
Thanksgiving's always going to be expensive.
Yeah, Thanksgiving will be different because you are people. It's a holiday time. They want a memory. They want we did this.
The Chiefs is on Thanksgiving.
Chiefs is Thanksgiving.
Oh, never mind then. I thought.
But after that, it's the Vikings and the Chargers.
You can see Jay Herbert.
So that could potentially happen. But Jerry said after the Bears game, he still feels like this is a playoff team. There's a lot of football to go.
It is.
Hey,
it is.
I'm jumping into something totally different. How long have the Cowboys been playing this Thanksgiving game?
Since the 60s.
Because I know I grew up on it my entire life.
Exactly.
Bro.
All our lives.
Yeah.
It's over with.
I remember my dad playing in games, getting on the plane, and then coming and eat after, stuff like that.
Did you ever envision yourself you bring that up? So I grew up in Dallas, born and raised. So to see this Thanksgiving game, as a football player, was it hey, I can't wait to play for the Cowboys because I want to get some of that turkey on Thanksgiving Day? That whole moment, I feel like Christmas time and around Thanksgiving time around Dallas, it's a different culture with an environment that loves football.
John Madden made that everything that it was when that was going on.
Is it?
But
the
turducken. When your dad was playing, playing, the game was always here.
Yeah.
That's been kind of one of the things that happened was that the Cowboys and the Lions had the game at home because nobody else wanted to play them. So Detroit and Dallas were like, okay, we'll take the games. And Tex Schramm, being the genius that he was, hey, I want the games. It means it's going to be on national TV. And one reason why he put the Cowboys in the NFC East is he wanted to have them face the New York market, the Philadelphia market, the DC market, where the large televisions were. Because it's kind of, we think about it, why are the Cowboys down here in Texas in the East? Tex wanted it that way.
Yeah. I always wondered that. Why are they playing
that was random.
Philly, Washington, and New York?
He wanted the Cowboys against the big market teams. And it stayed that way, and it's been a very successful. I mean, the way this thing has been crafted has been outstanding. The way they went about it.
And who was that that made that decision?
Tex Schramm.
Tex
Schramm, one of the one of the geniuses of the team. So Chet Tex was actually working in Los Angeles in PR, and Pete Rozelle was his assistant. And Tex helped found the Cowboys, and made it what it was today, and the genius behind Texas Stadium, all that kind of stuff. So a lot of great ideas came from.
That's iconic. I didn't even know that. Like
from Tex Schramm.
Tex Schramm was due.
Yeah, but that whole impetus of why they did it. And so Lamar Hunt, ironically, who lived in Dallas and started the AFL in the Kansas City Chiefs. So Lamar was like, man, why do they get these games all the time? Because after a while, it became such a powerful draw. The noon game, Lions, your 3 o'clock game, the Cowboys. He's like, man, this isn't right. So they tried to take it away. But people are like, nah, man, they when it wasn't popular any good, these dudes took one for the league and did it. So that's when the genius of the National Football League is fine. You two keep your game. NBC comes in. We'll do a night game. Baby. And now the rest of you get your little taste.
Yeah, better get just a little more
of Thanksgiving. Yeah. So here they are deciding, you know what? We're going to keep you dudes here and we're going to make more money. And now you have 3 games. And then they go inside. They moving in Christmas on people, and rubbing the NBA all out.
About to be 18.
Making LeBron mad. LeBron crying.
Games out here. Talking about players safe.
Man, what you mean? It's all about the money.
That's all. That's it.
I'm gonna be real with you. While you even bringing that up, I prefer don't give me these extra games. I used to hate playing those 3 games and not getting the paycheck that I needed for that. Like if you're gonna make me play this game, at least pay me for it. Like make the stats count.
All right, it's 46.
Well, you ain't get paid. Wait, what?
It's 46 hours. We gotta go.
500.
We gotta go. Locker room's open. I gotta get to the locker room.
Okay.
Barry Church, straight.
I'm about to say, hold on, bro. What you mean?
I'm Newy Scruggs for Chris Beam, Players Lounge. We out later.
You know I got
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?